Hey, what's up? Welcome to another episode with a good deal guy. I want to show you guys this real quick. This is one of the tools I've been using for the last almost 7 years or 10 years. This is my Square payment. Don't mind the box. I have this for so long and I had to put some duct tape on it just to so it doesn't fall apart, so it protects it. But this is an amazing device if you own your own business. You might have a landscaping company, you might have a small restaurant, you might have a chip truck, you might have any sort of business. You can use this in your store, you can use this on the go, and they have so many cool features. But my favorite feature, I don't pay for it until I use it. So, like, I'm not sure how all the other companies operate. I know there's some credit card companies, they charge you monthly to take payments, or they charge you a flat fee or something like that. I actually never used any other services. I've been using this one ever since I started my business and I absolutely love it. So with this one, you can take Visa, you can take MasterCard, you can take any credit card, American Express, and it has the chip reader and it has the tap. So even if you have clients, some clients don't like to tap their card, they can just insert it and it's just like the ATM, and they can go on your phone and it comes up checking, saving, and put the code in, the payment goes through. Another thing I really like, because I was doing some business in an area that had no cell service and my cell service was not very strong. And I'm like, what do I do? And I just Googled it real quick. I can take payments offline. Okay, so if you have with the client, you're somewhere that there's no Wi-Fi service or your phone is not working, you can take the payment and it goes through as soon as you get to a Wi-Fi area. Super neat. Uh, Another thing I really like about this, like I said, I don't pay any month. That's my favorite thing. I don't pay any monthly fees. So like a customer uses this, and for example, I sell an item for $20, and Square gives me $19.40 something cents change. I have to go check my last invoice, but it's like really pennies. So like I had $100 transaction a couple of days ago, and they give me $98 and change. So it's like dollar something for $100 transaction, which is actually not really bad. And if I don't use it all month, I don't pay anything. If that makes any sense. If you own a business, you want to cut corners on all the expenses, right? Another thing I really like about this, they have an amazing, amazing, amazing customer service. I had an issue with a customer it was identity theft, and it was a case of fraud, and somebody basically stole a credit card from the parents and they used it, and it was $100 sell, and I got an email that like, oh, the credit card was stolen, and I'm like, okay, what do I do? And I call the company and they dispute it for me. They have amazing, amazing, amazing customer service. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys the link. Okay, this is my personal affiliate link. So if you guys actually decide to use something like this, they're gonna give you up to $1,000 off in your transaction fees. You know how I was telling you, like, you sell something for $20 and they're gonna take a buck or whatever, buck and change. So what they do is they're gonna give you the first $1,000 off, and they're gonna give me $1,000 in credit. So next time somebody buys $20, I actually get exactly $20 in my bank account. They do it every daily, I believe. You can pay a little bit of extra and do it daily. I do it every 24 hours. So basically, you buy something from me today and you tap your card and you pay $20. I get it in my bank the next day. But I think you can pay 1% more or something like that if you really want to get your funds right away. They have three or four different terminals. There's the older version of this, guys. I'm going to show you. Is it in my car or is it here? It's here. This is a very older version. This version here just goes right here in your phone. And you can only swipe, and it's only for credit cards. But now a lot of newer phones don't have the jack, so like this is kind of like obsolete. I don't think I never use it. I used to use this like 7-8 years ago when it first came out. But then I got this one because this one you can tap and you can insert the chip, okay? And then they have another one that's like a little bit like those portable debit machines, but a lot nicer. It's like the one the Domino's and Pizza come to your door and they take your payment. They have another machine that looks like that. And then they have a bigger terminal. You might see in some little bit more fancier shops, you go to some flower shops, you go to some coffee shops, they have the biggest screen there and they tap everything and it's nice and fancy. Those are good for like more like restaurants or good for businesses that are like not mobile. But if you own a business that you're mobile, like I know a lot of people do side hustles, a lot of people do side gigs, a lot of people like go to clients' home and they have to take payments on the way. I mean, you can always do email transfers, but adds a layer of professionalism to your business. Because when my customers talk to me and they're like, how can I pay you? I'm like, well, you can pay cash, you can pay debit, you can pay Visa, you can pay MasterCard, you can pay American Express, you can pay email transfer, whatever you're comfortable. They're like, oh, you take debit? Yeah, I pay debit. Everybody's so used to it. They go tap and they go, or they put a chip in there and they go. I just want to give you an idea. I love this thing. And like I said, they have amazing customer service. They have amazing price. This was, I think, $50 or $60 US. That's the portable one. And a couple of years ago, I don't know what happened. I left mine in the snow, or it was outside. It fell in the snow, like when I was loading my car, and it was there for like 2-3 days in the snow on a long weekend. It was a long weekend or something like that. So I tried it on a Monday morning, and it was frozen, and it wasn't working. And even after a couple of days, it wasn't working. So I called them, and they're like, "Hey, my thing doesn't work. What do I do?" They're like, "Just send it back to us. We give you a new one." So they actually sent me a new one, and then I had to send them the older one back, and I'm super happy. So I'm gonna leave you guys my link, okay, with my affiliate link. If you actually use that line, and you can check square.com or square.ca, you give them your email and you give them your company name, and even if you don't have a registered company, you give them just your name if you want. Like I know a lot of people have a small business and it's not incorporated. You basically connect it to your bank account. The customer pays you, the money goes to your bank. That's how simple this works. I love it. I have absolutely, like, I've been using it and I have nothing bad to say about them. Good customer service, great price, and it's for somebody who does like a business outside of office. It's amazing. If you have any question, guys, shoot me a message or just contact me or just leave a comment. And if you guys like this, and or if you know, maybe you have a government job, but then you have like a friend that does side hustles, or maybe you have a friend that could benefit from this. Tag them. Maybe share the post with them. Okay? Thank you so much for watching, and have a great long weekend.